Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Four Roses. This is their single barrel cask strength Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, coming in at a 56.1% ABV, 10 years, 6 months old. I like Four Roses. I think they do a great job in a budget-friendly offering in their core lineup. This, I've never had anything of a single barrel select for them. Now this one here was picked by a local store called Lego up in the northern Indiana area. And I walked in one day and they had a few of these left on the shelf. And I was like, it was a darn good price comparatively what I typically see these at. This is actually the OESK variant. There's one for every mash bill that they use, or their strain differences for their yeasts. 10 different recipes, my apologies. And I was like, man, I guess now's a good time as ever to pick one of these up and really experience how Four Roses does a cask strength offering if you happen to find one on the shelf. Now again, because there are 10 different variants, you will have to kind of pick and choose what works best for you. But at the end of the day, this will give you a roundabout idea on these releases. So let's hop into it. I love these bottles. They're actually doing the variants in just single barrel non-cask strength versions coming soon. They've actually started dotting those out so you can actually start finding those in some markets. So as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some other reviews over Four Roses that I've done in the past, links to those videos will be up above and down below for you to check out. Always love their look on things. They're just very beautiful bottles. They're definitely one of the places that I plan to visit at some point. Just because I do like what they're doing. And for that age statement on there, I was like, well, I can't pass that up because that is just... And you can find some of these, they range all around, but I think they're typically right around that 10-year mark, if not like 10, 12 even in some parts. Beautiful dark mahogany. That is gorgeously dark. Got a nice yellow tinge in there as well. Alrighty, let's go for notes. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, like that is got a lot of cinnamon stick and clove. Wood spices, wood sugars going on. Oakiness as well. Wow. A little bit of tannin going on in there as well, but it is also a little bit leathery, but sweet. It's got a good, like an orchard sweetness. But for me, it's definitely spice forward, like a spice cabinet almost. Beautiful on that. For barrel proof, it does not come across like a super strong ABV. It comes across just a little warm. But again, it's only 56, so it's not like up into the 58, 60 plus range. So you are getting that kind of a little more mellow ABV on the nose on things. But overall, like if you like Four Roses profile, that nose is right up home alley. Very soft, sweet, spicy. Exactly what I want. It's got a beautiful age on the nose as well. You can definitely tell it's got that 10 plus year mark on there. Alrighty, let's go for taste. Yeah. Beautiful cling to the palate. Kind of gives me that like old wood cellar kind of vibe to things. Beautiful spiciness on there too. But it's like if you've ever been down into like an old cellar or an old rick house, you just get that old wood surrounding you. That's how it tastes. It's kind of weird to kind of express that way. But it's got a gorgeous spice, oaky, sweet vanillas, caramel, like a dark homemade caramel. And then you're kind of getting a little burst of like, I'm definitely going to say it's like a cinnamon stick, like freshly grated cinnamon stick, kind of giving a little bit of pop more flavor going on. Clings again, beautifully. And then you're just getting this light little bit of pepperiness and a little bit of corn sweetness in the finish. Yeah, it's a really good pour. Second sip here, I'm actually getting a little more oakiness on the taste. like a little, almost teetering close to being double oaked, but not quite all the way there. Ah, man, it's very classic on the taste, but in such a beautiful way because of its age. I just love how it lands on the palate, that beautiful sweetness in there, a little floral from the rye, I'm assuming, a little spiciness from that as well. Yeah, I mean, that is just a darn good pour. I mean, this would be a great intro into not only what Four Roses can do at a higher proof point, but people that are looking to get into more barrel proof options. It's a little more lighter on the palate. It's not big on the ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes on that side of things, but it is just a really solid pour. And I got to give credit to that. And again, I think it's because of that age that's on there. It just has this beautiful, very classic profile. I know I've said that a few times, but I got to give it that age. The age statement on here is what makes this shine as just a good, solid pour. Short and sweet for the most part, to be honest. But let's talk about a grade for this. So, typical pricing on these tends to be right around the $100 plus nowadays. One time I saw it at Total Wine, it was like $105, $110. I paid $90. $90 for that. I'd pay $90 any day of the week for this. Beautiful profile. Great spiciness to things. It's got a great oaky profile that's not overtaking, and that ABV has just got a nice solid warmth to it. I got to give it a solid, I'd say B+, especially for that price point, B+. It's not rewriting history here. You're not getting a whole unique profile with this one. But I'll say that if you find one of these on the shelf at that right price point, it's 100% worth grabbing one. But I got to say this, if you find one of these at the right price point, it's 100% worth grabbing. It is great, sweet, and exactly what I want from a good classic bourbon. And Four Roses, yet again, knocks it out of the park for me. Bravo. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Four Roses, single barrel, select OESK. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I really like it might